track.
Welcome, everybody, to another Sunday Night Live with my co-pilot, Evil Mike.
Hi.
Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate y'all. We'll get into the chat here. Tina, what's up, babe?
Hey, Tina.
Kevin, what's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Thanks for coming through, Kevin. Las Cruces.
What's up, James?
DJ, what's up, DJ?
DJ Voice AZ.
Part of that Paul and the 619 and his amazing friends crew on Tuesday nights. What's up, Monch?
What's up, 23? Man, 23 is art, man. You talk about some progression, man. That's a journey right there.
Yeah,
right,
Durs just got a Invincible, and Adam Eve little drawing was pretty sick. He framed that up. Go check out Monch every Saturday night at 9:30 Central Time. Always giving away that art. Joe, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe. Hey, brother.
Can't wait to be on your show on Friday. It was a fun time this last Friday on your show with all the guys.
I'll be there for that. Say it for me. Say it for me, Trev. Say it.
What, Anachronic College of Comic Book Knowledge?
Ooh, there you go. Look at that tongue twister. You got it.
Everybody commends me because most people mess it up.
It's a tough one.
I messed it up before. Yeah.
Put the tower down. It's always there. I'm telling you.
It's always there. Feel like Roland. What's up, Godfather?
What's up, Brian?
Missed your show yesterday. Hopefully be back this next week.
Better than that. I hope your training thing went good.
Yep. Yeah, Fanboy had a 3-hour show, man. He kept on going.
Who? The doozy.
It flew by, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely missed you, Brian. Legends are getting Spot Day streaming on a big screen. Hey, thanks so much, Durs. Appreciate you.
What's up,
fun
Durs?
time on the fish.
Hopefully take care of that back laying down, you know. Spreading it out, get some warmth on there, you know.
What's up, Vanta?
Hi, Vanta crew.
Thanks for coming through. Yeah, Durs. His back's going out already. He's got problems.
30s, man.
That's when it starts to hit you for sure. L. George, what's going on?
L. George's. George.
Yeah, it's probably French or something.
Ooh, I like that. El George's.
Thank you so much, Gary Woods, for coming out, buddy.
What's up, Gary?
What's up, Cat Fan? I miss your...
Hey, Cat Fan.
Can I be your luggage? Yeah, we'll put you in the carry-on.
That's me.
Thanks for coming out, Cat Fan. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know you've been going through some stuff. Went and had some not good news happen, but glad to have you back.
It's like 2 months of bad news for Cat Fan.
Yeah, man, if you can't do morning shows every morning, people aren't going to hold that against you. Just take your health into consideration. Cat Fan, Boyd's taking a break. He's had some health issues, and Hungry D, some people that aren't good right now.
A bunch of different people. Travis, TM Nerdy.
Is he health issues?
It more like mental issues, it's I think it's the overwhelming effect, and it, and take this effect. If it's a bunch of us are YouTubers, if this starts feeling like a job, back off. Especially if you're not monetized and making money off this, back the f off. Like, this is supposed to be for fun. I mean, that's why we do these hangouts and stuff like that. So if you're suffering in any kind of anxiety, stress, stuff like that, the easiest thing is to, take a break for social media to begin with, kind of thing, or come back to us, chill with some, kindness and
Yes.
some friendliness.
Good advice. Very good advice. What's up, Lady Lord of the Rings?
What's up, Caroline?
Thanks for coming through, Caroline. Awesome channel.
I see you, Gary. I see how you got jokes already. You'll get there. Keep going. Keep going.
What's up, DVH?
What's up, DVH?
Appreciate you always staying up, catching a little bit of my show. Awesome channel with Badger and Mrs. Von Hoot.
Mm-hmm. Talented artist, talented family overall.
Very much so. Brittany, what's going on, Brittany? Saw Mike's hand wave on the thumbnail. Had to click to say hi. I hope you are having a great Sunday. Hey, thanks so much, Brittany. Glad to see you back. I believe Brittany is Swish Rips' a significant other.
Is it?
Is the price of entry fee? Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah. On Joe's comment, that's what I'm not sure about. Brittany. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. No, for sure on Joe's comment. Hey, all good. Thank you so much for coming out.
It happens.
Jorge's.
Maybe that's what it is. Jorge's. Giorgio.
Great Legend. So, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Great Legend.
Awesome comic book channel. Thanks for coming out. Robert Springs, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Robert?
Hope you're doing good. Hope you're recovering still. All that you've gone through. Will, what's going on? V-Rogs.
What's up, Will? That was thanks.
Yeah, dude, it was really fun on Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming through. Anybody's welcome on my Wednesday stream, 3 o'clock Central Time. It's an open panel. Just come hang out. LP, what's going on, Lady Prime?
What's up, Lady Prime?
Caught a little bit of you and your husband's show last night, but couldn't stay.
Yeah, I think I got to stay for like 10 minutes. I made it to... Who was it? They showed one card. It wasn't even a wrestler. It wasn't long in the stream. But shit, we spent 3 hours with... No, I'm playing.
Right? I was getting ready for your stream.
Yeah, me too. That whole day, even like with Phil, I still had to cut because I was still like going back reading and compiling notes. I was still in panic mode.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully they can get cleared up, your hearing.
Ooh, that's what I suffer from repetitively through my life, is hearing problem.
What's up, Robin?
What's up, Robin?
Thanks for coming out. Awesome channel. Awesome part of the community. Does everything on her channel.
I love Robin. Great person and a big, wide community. Amazing toy box. What was that? This is a new person for me.
Awesome toy box with Troy. Hey, thanks for coming out.
Hello.
New to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I'll have to check out your channel.
Not for real, DVH. What?
You're going to have to tell them that one. Is that not... Are you friends, not significant others? That's funny. Us all guys with the dolls deal.
Yeah, he made the comment earlier. He was like, I love your collection of dolls in the background, Mike. That's what I was like. I see you, Gary.
Yeah.
Now Madam's got they're never going to be dolls. It doesn't matter what anybody said. I mean, come on now.
She's been saying that for a long time. She calls them dolls. Like, really? And that looks like everybody. But hey, Swish is an amazing person. A girl would consider herself lucky to have a nice guy like him. Okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. That was my fault. Brittany, appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for coming out. All right, we got some few people to shout out real quick. I always do my customary shout outs. First off, we got Yoda the Best 5011. Great artist. She's in the pet community, has an awesome dog, and also has bunnies, guinea pigs, but just always showing off her art, usually of animals and her animals themselves. Fun channel. Just recently started supporting me.
Hashtag
Next we have hashtag rats. Rats.
What's up, Neil?
What do you guys got going on tonight? We're just going to run down a little bit of the news, talk about what we've read, what we saw over the week, and look at new comic book covers coming out.
Pickups.
Yeah. Usually what we always do.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We got Stony Productions. He does covers of different songs. He's been supporting me for a little while now, but pretty big channel. Got 2,500 subs.
I have to make sure and get his link.
Yeah. Next we have BLC, Big Lion Cat. Been in the community for quite a long time. Awesome collector, always showing off bangers. Pretty much all he does.
BLC been there since I've been there in day one.
That's cool. You're one of the OGs.
I think there's like three groups of the OGs. You know, I might be in like one of the newer ones. Hey, get that out of here. What the?
Tina's like 2018, man.
I mean, I started YouTube in 2007, and like I fully used YouTube was in lives and stuff like a lot of the people that started comic book channels way back when I was in their lives, like Legion, like there was a bunch of people when I finally changed my channel to Evil's Comics. I had to like reach out and I was like, hey, this is me. Like, you know, that was my real name because it was coming up as like Michael Moore or whatever, or Michael E. Moore, and like, you know, so there was a bunch of channels that didn't know when I officially made my channel. Nah.
What's up, Neil?
What's up, Neil? Hashtag rats.
Thanks for coming out, Neil. Rats. 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 Rats.
Right.
But we got Evil's Comics, my co-pilot. Awesome. Usually reviews comics. Taking a break right now. We're doing the Dark Tower. Fun as hell. Just did one last night over the second book, or the third book, first part of the third book.
The Tower.
The Tower. Now I got me over here.
I haven't made a new one. Yeah, I left it there for a little bit. What's up, Naman?
So go check out Mike. Where's he at? Naman, what's going on, Naman? What's this?
And we got.
Can you say the tower for me?
The Tower. That's why I said it before.
What's up, Crazy? Happy St. Patty's Day, brother.
What's up, Crazy? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
One of our Dynasty customers. Thanks for coming through. Hector, what's going on, Hector?
What's up, Hector OTs?
Appreciate you.
It was fun, Robin. It was fun.
Hector just did a live pretty recently. No, he didn't put out too much content, but thanks for coming through, Hector.
Something's better than nothing, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we got.
I always got on green bucks.
First off, I did not know this was going to last. I thought it was just going to be a 6-issue arc, but we have Transformers, the second arc of Daniel Warren Johnson's Transformers, is going to be starting.
As far as I know, he's not the artist on it, though.
No, yeah, he stopped being the artist. It's Jorge Corona.
He's doing the covers, I think, for the next 5, and then that's when he stops.
Apparently, Soundwave and Starscream are going to be fighting for the control of Decepticons.
Sounds about right.
Pretty cool covers. It's got one of him tearing him up and one tearing him up. So who's going to win?
DVH said Daniel Warren Johnson is still writing and doing the covers.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I heard. As far as doing the interior art, I think that's where.
Still looks good though, man. It's not very much different.
Jorge
It's a little
Corona's
bit more
great,
OG style, but
great artist.
yeah. But pretty happy about that. I thought it was going to end. We also have, in the same universe, the Energon universe, we got Scarlet coming out. 2 more miniseries. One with Scarlet.
This is where you lose me. I'm not a huge like Scarlet fan. Kind of like in general, like when they start breaking too far off just the main faction in G.I. Joe, that's where they've always lost me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they start breaking down Duke and, you know, kind of like that. Destro. Mm-hmm.
Destro is going to be fun.
I like Destro.
Arms dealer.
Good bad guy that never gets enough credit, you know. Always gets plugs. So it's kind of like Starscream, right?
And the interior looks freaking good too. Look at that bat.
Yeah, the bat's cool.
That's sick. I love the bat. That was one of my favorite toys growing up. Had like 10 of them. It's everybody's saying.
Mike's by is a good colorist. He's usually teamed with Jorge, I think so.
My friend and Jonathan picked up issue 6, so I finally got it on the way. Congrats. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't forget issue 7. Anybody have anything to say? Not offended by the assumption, Trev. Hope switches in either. Hey, that's fine. All good.
Oh, no. Yeah. We weren't saying it to offend, you know, just
Serpentor. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a Serpentor.
I prefer like Catfan. I prefer Serpentor. I mean, I like Destro, but he kind of reminds me of a Starscream. It's kind of like, who would you rather pick, Megatron or Starscream? You know, I'd rather go with Megatron. You know, yeah, you can give me Serpentor. That's like give me a Sergeant Slaughter book, man. Like, give me a Roadblock book. You know, there's certain
he could come in and write that shit too.
Like, and then if you do Roadblock right, but you weren't there for the Tony thing, but he has the PSA where Roadblock comes out and he's like, massage, I got a massage for everybody. they could add that in the book somehow, the PSA where Roadblock's trying to give little kids back massage. I got a back massage.
That's hilarious. All right, if you haven't seen it, I've watched it two times already. We got Dune 2.
Son of a bitch. Look at this.
494, almost at 500 million. It's already passed Dune 1's global box office. So,
yeah, I heard nothing but good things.
Yeah, I would say it has less action than the first one. There's just so much story. The third one's going to be nothing but action.
That's what you say, but saying there's less action than the first one. There wasn't a lot of action in the first one. What's up, Paul? In the 619, how you doing, buddy?
What's up, Paul? Thanks for coming out. Paul has an amazing show. Paul and his amazing friends.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Central Time. Check that out. And
I could have gone and seen it. I could have gone and saw it today. I was just being lazy. We'll get it. That's the tower. Like, man, after we do that and all the talking and everything, like it's draining, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've been waiting to get this off of my chest, off of my soul, kind of thing, and getting to be able to talk about it. Like, so I ain't shit.
You're splitting too.
Yeah, I was like, ugh.
That's funny. Next, we got Demon Slayer season 4 trailer just dropped. If you're into anime, it's the best anime out right now, in my opinion. So
I like.
I'm not going to play this because I got a copyright strike last time I did the trailer, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
You don't need to play it. You can go search that stuff on YouTube, people.
Right. And I didn't pull it up, but the Crow trailer dropped. Did you watch that?
I did. I saw it very early this morning. I would like to report that I myself am in the higher quality in it. I
Mhm.
actually kind of liked it. I mean, I will admit that I didn't like the first pictures, and it has nothing to do with tattoos and stuff like that. That's modern stuff. Like, boo hoo, you're not a fan of how modern stuff looks, you know. But guess what? That's kind of the times. Okay, but getting past that, like actually seeing him in the trailer, and the only thing, my only complaint is I wish we had more of the clown makeup like Crow. You know, I mean, I like that he does have the makeup, and but I just wish we had the white face paint to go with the black. But I mean, I liked it. It kind of looks like a supernatural version of John Wick. The whole stairway scene, him pulling out the sword, and I don't know about you, but I saw the regular trailer. It wasn't a red band, but for a regular trailer, that sucker was pretty bloody. Like I was like, dang, they showed like him shooting off somebody's head. They showed no, and like instantly right after that, I talked to one of our quartet members, Norrad, and he's a big Crow fan. He's kind of like on the edge where he's like, man, I need to see it. You know, I mean, it kind of looks good. You know, but I can see that how, you know, I mean, if you're just a super fan of the original, you know, nothing's going to compete with that kind of thing.
Right. It's almost like nostalgia. Exactly. Nothing's going to compete with your vision of the first time you watched that. Some people were telling me, I never read the comics, but they were saying that the new one, he looks more comic accurate. Like the
I ha-
white, the
I
he
have
didn't
it.
have the white in the comic. They're saying.
I
Is that
have the first four series. I am a big Crow fan. It's another one of the franchises. And I saw the movie and I was like, oh, they had a comic, and I instantly, like as a teenager, went and got the comic and fell in love with the whole franchise. I'm in the other way. I'm in the opposite where the first movie is cool. It developed my love of the character, but for me, it's not my favorite in the series. I like City of Angels. I like that story. It speaks to me being a father.
you're
You know,
telling
I
me
mean,
about that as far as the relationship and the story is based on.
mhm.
Mhm.
And it gets a bad rap, but there's a lot of things I like about it. It's one of the only the adult movies that you know, the Yellow Ranger from Power Rangers, Trini, it was one of the only like adult, you know, kind of roles that she had taken outside of, you know, I thought that was kind of cool.
Mhm.
No, but I want to say the second one focused more. It felt more like a comic book to me, you know, especially like reading the comic books at that time. Um, oh, okay. So another thing about this movie I can say is I got the feel that they're putting the love in it. Like just from the editing, the flow of the scenes, just the way they gave us the trailer, Skarsgård's acting, like I think they're taking it seriously. Like where they're not like, oh, we're gonna reboot this movie and just shit on it. You know, it looks more on the other line like we want to reboot this movie and make it successful so we can continue to make sequels, you know, kind of thing.
Hell yeah. Were the comics pretty good? Did you enjoy the comics?
They're really boring, actually. There's not. I mean, honestly, okay, like I know manga has like very high praise, and people love manga. But if you're talking about like anime versus manga, I
Mhm.
prefer anime form because it's more detailed, it's more fleshed out. Anime, if you look at the art, it's very fast art, and there's nothing against the art. It's very detailed, it's cool, but it's not as expressive as the full picture that we get in anime. So if I had to choose, like, The Crow is kind of set in that style, like especially the first four series. It's blotched like ink kind of art. You know, I mean,
Uh-huh.
that there's not a lot of detail in each panel as far as like what's going on. You just get the sense that, you know, the Crow shot somebody, or you know, that kind of thing. It reminds me of Arkham Asylum, and I like that kind of art style. You know, but Arkham Asylum is a lot more like in the artsy kind of. I don't know. I have to show you behind the scenes. I'll have to pull them out.
I fell asleep both times I tried to watch Dune. Wow.
I love
I
Dune.
mean, I guess if it's not, it's all
My,
story. It's
my brother hates
massive
Dune.
story based.
My brother, I mean, he's in the line, like, and there's a lot of people like this. If they don't have action like every 5-10 minutes, they get bored. And I'm in the opposite. I want the story. I'm not in it to see action. I mean, can you really just take a movie? I've thought about this so often, and just have a dude running from one action scene to another action scene to another, and would that be a good movie? Like 2 hours of that?
Right.
Without any commentary, no reason on why he's running through the action scenes or anything. I think it would be cool in like one regard, like maybe to see it the first time through, but on the same time, without story, it just lacks everything to me. Like, there would be no reason to, like, I don't know, watch it past the scene kind of thing if it didn't have any. What is Demon Slayer about? It's
Demon
about,
Slayer is about a guy who's living in the woods with his family, and one
yeah,
night he doesn't come home because of a snowstorm, and comes home the next day, and his family's been slaughtered by a demon who lives in the
yeah,
woods.
and
So
his
then
sister gets
he,
bit.
yeah, so then he takes up the mantle of becoming a demon slayer to avenge their deaths, and his
It's
sister gets bit, but she doesn't turn fully into a demon. So he kind of
she's
keeps her around, and there's more that goes
it,
on with that. But yeah, that's kind of
yeah. There's a lot of it. Like, for instance, like her, like, keeping the demon off. It's part of her willpower. Like, she's that strong that she can, like, keep her humanity in check. That it's like a twofold reason why he becomes a demon slayer, because it's like half of it is keeping his sister safe because she's
mhm.
a demon.
He's trying to
I, I
find a
like
cure for her.
I like the concept that he carries her in the backpack, like, even though it's like the wooden shed or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
I always thought that was like one of the coolest ideas.
I thought it was cool that they put in the little detail that before any of that happened, he was the basically the man of the house because his father was gone. His father had died, so he was the man of the house, and he's always bringing stuff back home on this huge backpack. So you're like, he's used to carrying a lot of
His
weight on his
legs.
back.
Remember
Yeah.
his legs? His legs was all
Hmm.
built up as his arms were. um Now, another cool thing about Demon Slayer, one of my favorite parts of it, and it's one of the most attractive, like, eye-grabbing features, is it's different from a lot of other animes. It's animated, but it also features like I forget the actual art style, Okama,
Hmm.
um, but it actually features traditional, like, folklore art within the animation. Whenever he does his, like, he has like, in his sword swing or whatever, he does a dance, and with the dance it attributes like water powers with his sword swing. When that happens, the water looks like it's from one of those, like, a Japanese
Right.
art painting from the 1500s or something. I forget what the actual art style is. I should know. Like, I want to say it's like Okama, something like that. But it's only in their powers. It's not the regular animation is just like every. I mean, it's great animation, and it's just like every other great animated, manga show out there. But with that extra added, like, old school Japanese art style, it kind of puts it above. And it's got a great story.
Hmm. And there's not too much filler. I mean, there's some filler in the second season, but first season goes by really quick, and it's just nonstop.
I've
What's up,
watched it like
Tyler?
3 times, I think. What's up, Tyler?
Shattered glass.
It's hard
Nothing
for that
going
boy to
on.
lurk. He's like 7 foot tall. How does he lurk? Like,
What's up, Kenneth Bird?
what's up, Kenneth Bird?
Yeah, I was
Standing
like
outside.
seeing pictures of him next to people, and it's like, why is everybody so short?
It's because he's gigantic. He's
Yeah.
one. He's proof that there are giants that still exist.
What's
What's up,
up,
Acer?
Surfer? Awesome channel. Go check out a Surfer living in Hawaii, living the good life. He's opens up all sorts of card packs and just living on the island every day. Thanks for coming out, Surfer.
Story is
Story
king.
is
It
king in
is.
my book.
Me too. That's actually one of my, like, biggest goals in life, is to be that dude, that old guy Joe, that just has amazing stories to pass on to other people. And that's it. What's up, Ben Compton?
It can be done, but you need to build up the action and tell the story through the fights and action. If you're consistently John Wick doing John Wick action, then it won't work.
I can really see that. You know, you could actually like literally tell the story just through action, no dialogue. That would actually be kind of cool.
Like a silent, like the silent
Yeah,
movie.
a completely silent movie. I mean, not necessarily silent. You could have people saying stuff, but just no like written dialogue as far as script with the actors. But the actors would be there, but it would just be all like, you know, a constant fluid of running and gunning, and you know, and that I could see it. But you could tell a story through, you know, body language and what he's doing, and that I could dig that. What's up, Ben?
What's up, Ben? Straight out of Compton. What we got here? My house is full on Asian and Middle Eastern art. I have tons of it, from Japanese wall scrolls, Buddhas, geishas, and everything. From my front room is ridiculous. Wow, you need to do a room tour, Cat Fan. I've never seen a room tour of your house.
Yeah, that would be down for that. I love the room tours, especially getting to see outside of the space that we show on YouTube, kind of thing.
Right?
Um, that's actually one of my first appreciated art forms is Japanese, like their whole culture, like you know the folklore, the history. It's very interesting. Greek mythology and Asian,
Yeah,
specifically Japanese.
they take their history serious. It's
Mhm.
like it's sacred to them. You don't see that in too many cultures.
They were like my favorite folklores and stuff to read as kids, especially like ghost stories. I want to say like the Philippines and Korean have some of the best ghost stories, but folklore, Japanese, like man, they had it down packed. Like,
And
yeah, that'd be
lastly, we have the confirmation of the new X-Men relaunch coming this summer. Going to
hmm.
be,
So,
I believe, July 10th. X-Men 1 is popping off. X-Men 1 from the ashes. From their new base in Alaska, the X-Men raised the flag of defiance, joined Cyclops, Beast, Magneto, Psylocke, Kid Omega, Temper, Magic, and Juggernaut as they assemble against new forces, battling for their destiny and philosophy of mutant species. Mutant business is their business. So that's the main X-Men title. Then we have August 7th, we have Uncanny X-Men, which is the one that I'm probably going to be getting. Making themselves at home in the Big Easy, the X-Men protect the world that hates them and fears them. Join Rogue, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Jubilee, and Wolverine on explosive superhero adventures. Uncanny as ever, the X-Men are back to saving the day, mutant style.
hmm.
And the third one is Exceptional X-Men. Kate Pride has returned home to Chicago following the War of Orcus. Having stepped away from the world of mutantdom, she is nevertheless called back into action as she crossed paths with a trio of young mutants, Bronze, Axo, and Melee, who clearly need training and guidance. Unfortunately for Kate, Emma Frost thinks so as well. A little new group of X-Men on there, but pretty dope. They all form this.
Yeah, I saw that. I could tell as you were scrolling down. I like that
Definitely,
gimmick. Yep, it's nice.
yeah,
I
definitely
will
have to take a look
say,
at that.
I'm sorry to report that the only one that sounded interesting was the second one to me.
Yeah,
I mean, all three of them are kind of what you would expect, but the second one is the only one that actually feels like it's doing something new. And the first one, I just got questions like, why is Juggernaut on the X-Men? He's not a mutant. Like, why is I don't know. I got questions. Okay, but I
just
saw
going
Cat
off.
Fan was happy. I know. Look, I don't know.
Oh,
X Men
he's
is
very
just
happy.
yeah. I mean, my preferred way to read X Men is just collected. Like, what's up, Chap?
Like trades.
Mm.
What's
I read
up,
all
Chop
the
Drop?
I read all the Hickman and the Omnibus, and like it was I tried buying it in singles, and it pissed me off to no report. Like get going through the comic and you get these scripts like in your in I was like, what the fuck is this? Am I reading a novel or a comic?
Mm.
No, but getting it in the like all collected with all the main series plus all the side stuff and having it actually for no Hickman, he's just like a master puzzle, you know, piecer, and when you get it in these small pieces, they don't make no sense at all.
Have a great night, Joe. Thanks for stopping
Yeah,
by.
Joe. Thank you. I love Hickman, but he is a I want to say right now is the only writer that writes like as. I mean, he's just got it really thought out.
Yeah, there is a lot. I'm going to be getting that Uncanny up. Like I said, I'll probably get the first issue of each three of those for the connecting, but the Uncanny sounds good. I mean, my favorite three X-Men is Wolverine, Gambit, and Rogue. So all three of them are on that team. So I'll probably grab that. But there's 9 X-Men books in total coming out with all the side
Nice
books,
job.
the individual. So there's a lot.
And that we were talking about that. I mean, if you're going into the, it's like being a Batman fan. I mean, you start out with Batman, but then you start getting in his family, and it's like 8 books you're reading by the time you're, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing with like, there's certain big ones in comics that are like that right now. It's Spider-Man. If you're trying to read everything Spider-Man, shit, that's like 12 books.
Just finished up Sunday, uploading it now. Yeah, I'm behind on the Sunday. Forgive me. I'll have to
I
binge
haven't
those
watched
here
one.
pretty
I
soon.
haven't watched one in forever, Chop. But
What's
Chop
up,
knows that.
OTG?
What's up, OTG?
Otaku, the only guy in the community who I'm jealous of his collection.
The only, huh?
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Hickman had to have a photographic memory to know each and every character's history the way he does.
Yeah, like no
That or
joke. Like,
just has that shit all diagrammed
I, I,
out.
well, I want to say he might be like Jim Lee because I know when Jim Lee was doing comics, he actually had like a storyboard map, and that's how he kept track of everything. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to say he might the way he writes, it might be like that because the way he has scripts and it's not even scripts. If you look at it, it's like diagrams and scripts and like especially reading like Sins of Sinister and stuff like that. I want to say like throughout the whole series, it's like 40 pages of diagrams and scripts, like out and spun throughout the series. And he has a vivid idea of detail. That's all I can say. Yeah, they are the Batman and Spider-Man,
Thanks,
pretty
Will.
much.
All right, guys, let's get this up there. We're a little bit late on it, but frothy foamy. Hashtag frothy foamy in
I had to
honor
think
of
about this.
Neil
I was like,
Collect.
where's that from? Neil, if you're still here, I start playing Fortnite. You want to hit me up and get a friend, invite. I'll
There you
play with
go.
you and Holly.
Put that in there for a chance to win a duck for my monthly giveaway. Do this on every live and every new comic book day video and
What's
give
up,
away a
Katie?
fat stack of books at the end of the month.
Yeah, Katie, I'm playing Fortnite.
What's
You already
up,
got me as
Katie?
a friend.
K-pop. Thanks for coming out, K-pop.
And
We
Tina,
got
how are you? How are you not there on Saturdays at Fanboy Prime with me and Trev? Like every
she has to
Saturday.
work.
Oh, is that what it is? I
Yeah,
see.
she
We got
works on the weekends.
we got excuses, huh? I
Oh
got you.
yeah,
No,
oh
no,
trust me,
I'm
if she
playing.
wasn't
I'm
working,
playing.
she'd be there.
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. Um,
See, that's my favorite place, honestly. That's my favorite chat.
that's one of my like guilty. Man, you talk about like how fun, how funny, like.
Mm-hmm. Just everybody gets involved too, and it's just cracking up. It's a good way to lose them.
Even the random people that show up, we haven't had like the people that are showing up. Why are y'all being mean? Like,
Yeah.
nah, everybody hops on and
We got here. No worries. Appreciate you all, regardless if you watch or not. Here's some awesome people. Thanks, Chop. You're awesome. Joffrey, what's going on, Joffrey?
what's up, Joffrey? I love Chop. Chop
What
knows.
on earth does that mean?
That's what I was answering to, talking about the
Oh.
Saturday, because she was talking about the frothy and foamy.
Hey,
That's like
what's up, fanboy?
what's up, fanboy? What's up, Nips?
I knew the froth would bring you to the top.
The foam always floats to the top.
L to the Ray. What's going on, L Ray?
What's up, Elray?
Dynasty Breaks homie. Appreciate you for stopping out.
I've been doing the Lego Fortnite, Katie. I've been playing both, but like I want to say the past couple days, I've been more invested in the Lego part. I don't know.
Shows up with water cover challenge with no water having covers.
Man,
Yeah,
you
you got like half your page is blue. He's like, "Where's the
late.
water?" And he's
I
like,
mean,
"Shh," and it's like a corner over here.
the intelligence that goes into the show is on like multiple levels, people. Multiple. It's layered. Like, you ever seen chess, right? Most people have seen a chessboard, but not a lot of people have seen Star Trek chess, and that's how Fanboy's stream goes. It's like Star Trek chess because it's layers. Because like Lady Prime's so right, like, and I don't know if she knew how right she was, but Neil is a comedic genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? You come to a cover challenge, right? And every single one of his covers like failed to touch base with the freaking theme of the cover challenge. Like I swear to God, I was like if that wasn't the theme of every cover, was where is the water? Like the tuna cover, I was like, I still to this day I went back and watched it twice, and I still don't see the water unless he's counting, like, unless that water was brown like Galveston. Like that's the only thing.
Hey, Andrew Kai, thanks for coming out.
What's
Yeah,
up, Andrew?
Gary, it was on Fanboy Prime's channel yesterday morning. They do cover challenges, and the cover challenge was water on the
Water
cover.
covers.
And Neil Collects was bringing books, and he's like, "Check out this frothy foam over here. It's some water," and it's like,
Who won? Was it Robin? I
No,
didn't even see it.
Fanboy.
Oh, he did one? What the?
Yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame. We can't let that
It
happen.
was an interesting challenge. Water.
Yeah, it was.
That leaves it open to a lot.
I'm still mad at the horses challenge. I'm not going to give it up. It's going. I mean, 2 weeks now. I'm not. No, 3 weeks because they missed a week. So I'm going to hold that to.
All right, I got 15. Get your hashtags in. Last chance. What's up, Spider Guy Murph?
What's up, Spider Guy Murph? And Otaku, I am going to cover the Dark Tower series comics, but when we get there within the story.
Oh man, that means I got to go out and buy those before then, huh?
No. I don't know how we're going to do that. It'll be different. I don't know if we're going to do it the same way. And it's going to be discussed then.
Interesting. Dude, I loved Dark Tower 3. If you guys haven't read the Dark Tower, the first book was amazing. Second book's a little slow. This third book is one of my favorite reads so far.
Just wait, my friend. Just wait.
You haven't
even got to none of the fun stuff yet. Like, I'm telling, like, that's what I love about this story. You think you're at some cool stuff, like with the doors or the gunslingers. Nah, you're not. You're not even at none of the fun stuff yet. You seen like a touch of it with Shard Inc., I'd say. Gigantic, like, cyborg. But yes.
Nice,
no, what the heck? Chop was there with me in the beginning, man. Chop was fun days back. Like, because Chop was somebody that he was like half where he didn't show his face at first and stuff, and I spent videos like trying to figure out what Chop looked like. he had
I didn't
messed
know
up.
what he looked like until somebody drew him.
He had messed. Maybe, yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, I think Nauman drew.
I think
him.
it was
the first time I actually saw him.
Nah, he shows his face a lot, but it was like, I think it was a couple of videos he messed up. One was his reflection. He was like filming in the laptop, like, good night, who? Nah, the
so far
reflection.
We got Robin, OTG, Eddie, Madam, and Chop and Drop with Ducks.
Heck yeah.
Group
Yeah.
Oh shit. Need that.
Comic Journey too. I was the first person that saw Comic Journey, and it was a mess up. Actually, Comic Journey did a bad mess up the first time, and I'm not talking ill. I looked at me and Comic Journey go way back, but he actually, like, the first time it messed up, he posted like a whole bunch of his real stuff accidentally on his stream. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good times. I love Job, man. No, but with Comic Journey, he messed up and posted like a bunch of his real stuff. We were in a chat, and I was like, I had to message him real quick. You got your name and your driver's license number. Won't you get that off there? then the second time he
Damn.
messed up, it was his camera. His camera fell and it flipped, and
That's
then
whenever I saw him for the first time.
we
He's
got
like
to see him
doing
for
his
the
deal, and
first.
his camera just goes bloop bloop, and he grabbed it and he was just like looking at it for a second.
I want to say it was a year into, oh, maybe it was like 8 months, because I used to do, me and Comic Journey I was on his live, like kind of like me and you. I was on his live like twice every week, because he wasn't doing the overnight thing at first. But
Mhm.
no, but maybe it was something like that where it fell and flipped, and we were like, but I want to say it was like 8 months in. He's a handsome SOB though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if anybody wants a sticker, just message me on Instagram and I'll send one to you, no doubt. If you have a sticker that I don't have, I'd be love to put it on the board. Board is getting almost full.
Yeah, if you have a sticker that you'd like to share, please. My sticker board is not so full. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got
Mike and I are
chops
both
now.
on Instagram,
I got Trev.
right? It's been amazing. Man, this last week was rough though. Reggie Collects quitting. It's
Yeah,
he was my gateway
Travis.
to this community. And I love the Gibbon gang so much. And it's pretty much me and Joe were like the last two. Me, Joe, and Steve, the last three people
Yeah,
of the Gibbon gang that produced content.
yeah.
So kind of hard to deal with, but life goes on. Did you get anything to this week?
I did. I had some pickups. I think you might have saw some of them, but you weren't. I only showed them off on Tony's show, but I was able to get a first edition Stephen King Bag of Bones. It's real nice, and it's a white cover, so it's really hard to get a nice dust jacket. But I actually found this at their store. It was like $2. I was like, yeah,
Dang. It looks like great condition.
it is, and it's one of the ones I hadn't read, so it's nice when I find a book that I hadn't read. What's up,
Hey,
Marcus?
what's up, Marcus? Thanks for
I
coming
got
out. Check
a.
out Marcus's stream, FOC and Chill, Tuesday nights at 8:30 Central Time.
All right, Marcus. All my stuff, Stephen King. Um, I was able to pick up Cujo. It's another book I've never read, and this is something that's in the news. A sequel to Cujo is about to drop in May. It's called Rattlesnake.
I saw that.
It's within a short story that he's doing his next book that's coming out in May is a collection of short stories, and Rattlesnake is a continuation to Cujo. So I was like, hey, what perfect timing to read this book. And the last but not least, but I got a brand new copy of I think this is book 5 in the series or whatever. I got 2 more books I gotta
Bag of
get.
Bones, great book, terrible movie.
I never watched. This is actually the third time I've owned Bag of Bones. It's kind of because I know what it's about. It's kind of like a ghost story or whatever, and like it kind of has that effect in my life. I've owned it like 3 times, and I've meant to read it, and like it's been close to my bed like during those 3 times, and for some reason I never got around to reading it. I don't know why. That's all I got. That's all.
Cool. Yeah, all Stephen King, huh?
Most of the stuff I picked up this week was all digital. I bought like skins and Fortnite and stuff like that, like Battle Pass.
I got a few books that I only showed off on Joe's stream on Friday, but that I picked up. First off, we got this 4-star spectacular. Some Superboy, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Hawkman in there. 4
That's
different
really
stories. Yeah, I saw that
You've
for
never seen that?
$4. Not the best condition, but for
I'd still pick
$4.
that.
Yeah.
I like the Hawkman panel at the bottom.
Next, I love this trippy World's Finest cover.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Thanos reality bending. What's up, Kevin?
Mm-hmm. Like they're in Mixoplectics dimension or something. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for coming back out. Appreciate you. Picked up The Wedding of Bruce and Betty.
It's a good issue. I used to have that. I'm not even a big Hulk guy.
That's a god-awful wedding dress, though. It's like she's a nun.
I mean, I don't judge on.
Got Starfire's wedding going crazy.
That's her day, That one I'm not so hot on. I don't know. I like current Starfire. I think she, 80
Even like old
Starfire.
school.
I don't like perm Starfire.
Even like
It's
Perez
just
Starfire.
Jerry Curl Starfire.
Pick this up for $1. Some Crypto Shadow.
Hey, that's cool.
I'm gonna start grabbing these old horror books whenever I
Who
see them.
isn't? Everybody's picking up that classic horror. You know why? Because it's good stuff. Speed Racer. What you know about Speed Racer? You don't know nothing.
Speed Racer, baby, dude. MTV, like every Friday night at like 9.
I watch Speed.
What's up, Aaron?
What's
Thanks for
up, Aaron?
coming
How you
out.
doing?
Aaron has an awesome card ripping channel. Go check him out on Friday nights. He has a live stream. And then we have my over on the sesh today. I'm going to show off what I showed off on the sesh. It was green covers for St. Patty's Day. We got Hulk
Yeah, I love that
393.
cover.
Got Full
Hi,
of
Brittany.
Goodness. Bye,
Yeah,
Brittany. Thanks for coming out. Got some Ultimates 2, number 5.
I don't, you know, I'd have to go. I mean, is that green or?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
it's green.
more like an aquamarine, maybe. Now that's you get now.
This is
You pull,
Hunter green. We're
now you
talking
pull
about
up that
different shades of green here.
you pull up that cover and you pull up, you know, the other cover, and let's put them side by side. Now, let's look at these greens.
We got some Pit.
I love the pit. Where's the green on that one, huh?
Dude, that's green back there. It's like seafoam green, but it's still green.
That is a grayish blue. All right, you're gonna have to help me with that one. Where's the green on that one? You pulling a Neil here. I see what you're doing. Yeah, yeah.
There's different shades of green, you freaking. No, I'm just kidding.
There's really not. It's just one shade of green. No, I'm playing. Where's the green on that one? Where that
right there.
That's blue. Who, Jace? Yeah, I like Jace.
John Stewart.
It's Luke I don't like. I don't like Luke Fox. Luke Fox is the douchebag. He was all right.
That's right. Batwing.
Yeah, Batwing's a douche. And it's because of Jace. Because Jace came back. I like Jace. I like Lucius. I like that whole part of it. Yeah, it's a dope cover. It's definitely green.
Some
Definitely green. You see, I mean, there's no question in the color there. It's green.
Probably taking that one to Heroes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got some nice
prisons.
She's gonna do my Harley. My favorite. It's the I always forget their names for some reason, but it's her hyenas. Eclipse. Where's Travis at? Frothy.
I didn't look through my Uncanny X-Men. I try to only grab a couple short boxes when I'm pulling these for cover challenges, so I don't have to spend forever putting them back.
I'm not doing like I don't want to say that, but I'm not digging through my comic boxes currently. I got them all put up, organized. Like,
And we have first Kyle Rayner.
That's cool.
And one of your favorite girls,
Yara. I love Yara.
Yara, baby.
It's one of my only pops.
We're really not doing dick with her right now. She's only in that one Amazon's book.
They started to, you know why? It's because Jolene Jones. Because Jolene Jones got in trouble while she was drawing. It was during like when they first brought her out, and I forget what she got in trouble for. There was like this whole scandal that Jolene, but they kicked her off of doing Yara, and like for some reason DC still kept her. I don't know why they kicked her off of Yara, but like ever since then she's kind of been in the background. You're talking about the whole reason they were bringing Yara in is because Wonder Woman had died. Like during the fight with the Batman Who Laughs or whatever. Like it came to a stalemate. She didn't win or lose, but she was already like in God mode. Period. She'd already elevated to a different plane. And like after that series, they like that series was dope because DC didn't know what to do with her. She couldn't go back to her Greek mythology because she was like above those gods or whatever. But like no, it was she was flipping through like different nether worlds, like different versions of hell and heaven. Like she went to like a, but then after that, like at the end of that, they just kind of dropped her.
Yeah, Chop. Just plan for next year
Swiping.
for Heroes and start putting back $10 a month or something. I don't know.
Yeah, was
Plan
swiping.
and get there, man. That'd be an epic. You and a couple like Matt Spidey coming in and a
I
couple
want to meet
people to
Chubb so
just
bad.
yeah. Google says
Yeah,
swiping allegations.
yeah, I
What?
think that's what it was.
What does that mean?
Like where they it kind of like copying somebody's art, but not physically copying, like just kind of drawing this, kind of like how they do
The
all.
same pose or whatever.
Yes, like homages, but without the authority to do the homage.
Mm-hmm. Yara seems more sexy. I mean, I don't know. She got them thighs.
The thighs. Well, there's a lot that goes into Yara that I do like. It's not just her appearance. Her appearance is fantastic. It's what
Her
it should be.
attitude.
But like, yeah, it's her attitude, it's her backstory, like what they gave her. Like, I love her pet friend Jerry, the flying horse. Like his whole. I like her weapons and stuff. Like, you know, her origin story was different. It's in North
Charlotte.
Carolina. Yep,
Charlotte, North
Charlotte.
Carolina. Terrific Con is in August. Where's Terrific Con at?
I won't be making that one.
Allegedly traced X-Men art. Heroes Con, baby.
I thought it was
I'll be there.
easy, but I do remember that.
Nice. Dude, there's so many people going. It's going to be
Yeah,
overwhelming.
I'm so excited.
I wonder if they found a place for everybody to hang out. They said they did last year. Like rent out
I
a
don't
space.
care. I don't care if we're in the hallways of the damn hotel. Like, I'm a broke motherfucker. I'll chill with y'all any way I can.
It'd be cool. Be cool to go to a movie if any movies out during that time, like they did last time. Probably
Yeah.
not. Though.
There will be. There's a lot of movies coming out.
Connecticut. Ooh, that's way up there. I live in Texas.
Maybe next year,
Mike lives in Colorado. So
Mhm.
Heroes Con is pretty far for us.
I already have an idea where I'm going next year. I'm going to Maine.
Hey, what's up, Phil?
What's up, Phil?
OG Phil. Thanks for coming through. Where are you going next year?
I'm going to Maine. Back to Stephen King, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I already live physically in one like hotspot for Stephen King. That's Colorado. Like the Shining Motel is here, and I've been there. And the other hotspot is Castle Rock, even though technically Castle Rock's in Maine. But when he started writing that, he was here in Colorado. Like The Stand takes place in Colorado. There's a couple like stories that do take place in Colorado, but the other I want to go to Bangor. I want to go to Maine.
Does he have still his childhood house and stuff?
They have like a whole tour of like, you can go visit like locations from the books and you can see his old house, current house, like vacation house, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to playing it next year, Marcus. I tried to swing it this year, but
Yeah,
I just
that'll be the con. That'll be the con I'm shooting for. Because Heroes Con will be the event kind of going forward for like YouTubers and the community to like, connect with. But I also want to meet other people, and PlanetCon is just a more convenient way to meet a lot of Kansas City, locals kind of thing. Like Brother Joe.
Kansas City brothers in the community. I'm in Texas.
That's right, John.
Nice. Well, that's nice.
That's right, Chop. Always bust out. It don't matter.
It don't matter. San Diego Comic Con. That's the last Comic Con that I went to. It was San Diego in.
You've been?
2004. 2004.
And that's a dream. That's like a holy grail, like a bucket list kind of thing, is to go. But it's so expensive now.
It's so crowded. I don't know that I would want to go to New York or San Diego just because how crowded they are.
they were just they were the two biggest cons that I just never really had been to. I've been to a lot of big cons throughout the like America, but as far as the biggest cons, now I've never been to San Diego and I've never been to New York. I've been to shit. I've been to most of the big ones besides HeroCon and Planet. I've been to Mega. I've been to MegaCon twice.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Marcus.
Shit,
Hello, Pennywise.
I went to Detroit back in like 2000. I've been to some big stuff. I can't complain. What's up,
What's
Angela
up,
Chris?
Angela? Thanks for coming through, Angela. Work for an exhibitor, put State of Comic Con, and still can't get tickets.
Bajang.
Oh my gosh, so expensive and so crowded. You'd have a
Emerald
whole
City.
weekend.
That's one of them.
Okay.
I've been to Emerald City. Emerald City was all right. Never been to WonderCon.
All right, we got some covers to look at going through this week. First off, got quite a few books that I collect coming out. First off, World's Finest, Dan Moore, Mark Waid, still doing awesome. Probably my favorite book. That and Wonder Woman are just my two favorite books right now.
Tom King, baby. Tom.
Yeah.
King.
Next, we have this variant. It is Martinez Bueno. Looking out at Superman. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all right.
Perspective.
No complaints. It's hard to knock new comics. They're so good.
We got some. The third variant I put on here with William Shatner cameo.
This is actually on my. This is still on my pull list. Like, and I'm hoping my shot. It's one of the only ones that's still like I ordered a long time ago on FOC. So I'm hoping it comes through.
WonderCon is a great con. No money to go sacrifice for others. Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
I've heard good things about WonderCon. Well, in the past, I don't know about current.
The economy, man.
Changes, yeah.
Oh, one more. Sorry, there's a lot of World's Finest. It's number 25, so there's quite a few variants this month. I like this one. It's almost forms a heart. That's the only thing that's kind of like weird about it.
Night Awesome Toy Box, Troy.
Split covers though. Hey, thanks for coming through. Awesome Toy Box with Troy. Appreciate you. Have to check out your channel.
Denton, Texas.
From Denton, wow. You're about an hour and a half south of me. Used to work in Denton at the Walmart Optical. I was the manager of the optical there for, I don't know, 6 months at least, training some people. Awesome. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right. All right. Next we have Catwoman. Got this Souza Micah. I love her style.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of got like an Andy Warhol kind of.
Right. And there's a Wonder Woman one also. Souza Micah. It's that classic.
Yeah, I do like that.
Classic look. That might be my cover of the week.
Shit, that might be cover of the year in that face. That's some detail.
It's pretty good. She can do faces.
Like hyper focused on it. Like, oh shit.
We got the A cover to Wonder Woman.
I like that.
I said, great series.
Yeah.
David Semperi on that cover.
Chop. That's what I'm saying.
Got some. Always got to show Dan Mora covers. Got Batman in the back, cross his arms, letting Nightwing drive.
Pissed off Batman. I don't blame him. I'm mad too.
Damn, driving.
Got all those fabulous toys. He's a billionaire. He can get his own toys. What's with Nightwing? He don't have no Nightwing. Come on now. DC, where's it at? I mean, how's Nightwing going from Blood City to on a motorcycle? Like, get that boy his own airplane.
We got Superman number 12. Still loving this series. Got Lex Luthor actually, I think he's going to be turning evil finally. He's been
Mm,
working with Superman and Supercorp.
mm. They've been working that good
This,
guy angle for a while. It's been
yeah,
like a
this
year.
Lee Bermejo cover here
I
won't
do
look good
like
for
that.
Superman.
No, he's taking a nap. He's all right.
He's just tired.
I mean, you think by now, I mean, how do weaknesses work, right? They don't always like, I mean, like, like they don't always stay as strong as the first time you encounter them. So eventually, I mean, he's Superman. I mean, so a little kryptonite ain't gonna do some shit to him.
We got Inhyuk Lee,
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Justice League Godzilla Kong. Loved this variant just because Godzilla. He looks sweet.
Yeah, the pencil work in Godzilla.
Big week for comics. Got this John Jang Invincible Iron Man.
It's pretty good.
I don't think I've seen him do an Iron Man yet.
No, not a lot. I haven't seen him do a lot of Marvel period outside of Aliens and Predator.
Great cover. I need to get a couple of Jangs together for Heroes Con as well.
I already got his sick. I'm good on that.
We got Spider Boy, only because Rose Bash, man, I love Rose Bash.
I love Rose, but to me, this is one of her weaker ones. I saw this. I mean, it's all right, but compared to normal Rose,
Almost anime style.
Yeah, it is. I think that's just the style that they're keeping with him and Kid Venom.
True.
Because Kid Venom, they're doing the manga.
And I do have a John Jang autograph. My Optimus print.
Oh, yeah, see, you don't need it again. That's what I got. I got my Aliens print.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Does he charge? That's the question, I guess.
I think for us, he didn't charge. What's up, Kyle Alex?
What's up, Kyle? Thanks for coming through. Another Dynasty Breaks, homie.
I want to say because he's really close with Legion. I mean, I don't think for any of us is going to charge. Like Jang, he knows me. Like, I want to say, I mean, you're talking about, he's hung out with Justin, Legion. Like,
I think whenever Paul got that, I don't think he had to pay for the signature. He just bought it.
He's more like a friend of the community because that's like Kyle Strahm. That's like Trish Foster. There's ones that have kind of like gravitated towards us. Like I know like Tony Fleece and Jorge Corona. I've met Jorge Corona twice, and he didn't charge me either time.
Got Jango Fett, new Jango Fett series. Looks interesting. I'll have to read a little bit about it, decide if I'm going to get it. But I like the character.
I love Jango. Mm-hmm. That was actually one of the skins I just bought in Fortnite was Boba.
Nice.
Love Jango, man. Mando's.
This is a sweet cover. I'm not reading High Republic out of this arc, but this Ahsoka, really awesome.
It does look good, but it doesn't make sense that she's on the cover because she wouldn't have been born back then. I don't know.
Well, this High Republic, I believe, is branching the Gap. I don't know. I guess she would.
Well, I do know Yoda's a part of that, and that makes sense because age-wise. But like, she was.
Well, this is this is also a Women's History Month variant.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. She's probably not in the story.
Now that I remember what it was.
We got Jemgo looks goof.
Looks goof.
I like
we
that.
Got Cobra Commander number 3.
I know this artist.
Got the Dreadnoks. Milana and Leone.
Maybe not. It's Italian though.
We got the Dreadnoks captured Cobra Commander. He went to kind of go recruit them, and they, of course, had a little battle. So they got him captured. We'll see what goes on from there.
Yeah, I got that solo Ewok series chopped.
We got this Wolverine Marvel Masterpieces variant. I'm going to have to grab because I love Wolverine.
Yeah, it's just good art. It's kind of like a cheat variant. I mean, you're talking about the art was already good back on the trading cards,
Mm-hmm.
Cheat bastards.
Reproduce it.
Right. No, but it is kind of cool because trading cards are like that big.
I got this X-Men Forever, almost like the what are they called? A blood, not a blood
Splatter.
eagle, not a blood eagle, a blood in the Viking culture when they would sacrifice somebody.
That's what it's called. A blood. Well, a blood eagle is it's like it's a. I can't even describe it. It's so. But that's not what that is. Because the blood
No, but
eagle.
I'm just saying that kind of reminded me of that
Oh
from.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, just
'Cause
got the
that thing,
flu.
that you're talking about a vicious form of like execution. I think it's
Hmm.
one of the. I think it was one of the worst.
Yeah, it's like whenever they lose honor and stuff.
Mhm. Specifically, they could only do it to Vikings. I think there was only one Britain that they ever did it to. It was something within their culture only.
And I'm so pumped for this. Star Wars Visions coming back.
Yeah, I had the first two.
Anybody doesn't remember they hinted at Mace Windu being still
Hmm.
alive. So awesome rogue, almost like a samurai force
It
user.
is. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I forget the artist. He's so famous, but he's so good. Like,
Takashi
yeah.
Okazaki, just
Hmm.
amazing artist. All of his stuff goes through the roof. So if you can get this, almost
Yeah,
pretty good chance it's going to go up in
he
value.
always does like a cover A and a cover B, and it's usually cover B that goes like I grabbed that last one. It was that black and purple, man. That shit was dope.
Hmm.
Yeah, peach. Mm.
We got Peach. This is a Peach one that looks really freaking good. It doesn't even remind me of Peach's work.
Nah, it
How
does, man.
detailed the face is and everything.
It reminds me of her Power Ranger stuff, and that was some of my favorite stuff that she did. And I'm not even a huge Power Ranger, but it was just that art. It was more detailed, like you could tell the love. But that's
Uh,
one of her favorite things, Star Wars.
Interesting.
She's a big Marvel.
Definitely have to get that.
It'd be fun to ever see when she goes to other companies, but she is a big Marvel. She reminds me of Kamala Khan, like the girl that plays that character in real life. She's like a fanboy.
I've missed out a lot the last year and a half. Glad to see new books be awesome people in the community. Yeah, man, I've pulled back quite a bit. I'm not going to get all these books I showed off for damn sure.
Let me lay down some knowledge, Chop. See, that's the cool thing. Is all these books after they come out for sale, they're out there forever, and you can get them for cheaper. Sometimes you might get them more expensive, but they're still out there. You can still get them. So I mean, the books aren't going anywhere. It's more important that you take care of your life and all that other stuff. The books will be there when you're ready to buy them.
Amen. Oh yeah, Visions is great. It's like I said, it's about like a Ronin, a samurai, just a wandering samurai force user. He has a
It's
red
off.
lightsaber, but he's not necessarily a Sith. But he fights a lot of Sith.
It's based off of comes from the same name. There's a animated, short movie that they did, and that's
Hmm.
the continuation from that. So if you want a peek of like what that's, Star Wars Visions is basically they gave the helm to some of the top Japanese animators and storyteller overseas, and Star Wars Visions is what we got. They were basically like, here, y'all can take this lore of Star Wars and create your own stories or whatever. But definitely that his short stories that we got out of Star Wars Vision season 1 and 2 were by far like the best. Like
Hmm. Yeah, they're the best ones out of the whole series.
I liked all of them because one of my favorite animators did like 3 of the movies, like 2 on season 1 and then 1 on season 2. And I always forget the name of it. It's a weird animator name, but they've done. I'm not even gonna attempt to tell you what they did. They did Kill a Kill. You seen Kill a Kill, where the,
Hmm.
the, the clothes are kind of like symbiote aliens or whatever? That
Yeah.
animation company that they did like 2 episodes during the first season. So I love those episodes. They were good.
You got anything else?
That's about it, my friend. I think there's a lot. We touched on movies, comics,
Hmm. Have
everything.
you got to watch any Shogun or Halo? Are you caught up with
I,
those?
I'm caught up on both. I actually caught up on Halo right before this. And all I gotta say is like, well, I mean, we only have one more episode, and it sucks where they're gonna end us. because the next season it's hey, we're going to Halo. I mean, we're pretty much caught up. I was telling my brother we're pretty much caught up to the first game now. Everything that they've done so far is all prequel stuff, and we do have two games that this is from, so it's not like this is just all made up. No, no, no.
Right.
But nah, where we're headed, there's some fun stuff.
Yeah, I thought this last episode of both of them actually were pretty good.
I loved them. My brother called the episode before this one a filler episode, and after I got
Yeah.
done watching it, there wasn't a lot of like action in it. So I get that's why he called it, but it was not a filler episode. It was nothing but story, like progression, and I'm loving it. I'm in the agreement that the first season was good. And this season is great. Like just the effort, the effects, the it's like that shit. The emotion in the last two episodes alone. You're talking about with Master Chief when he was talking to like Perez, like when he
That's
was
one.
telling her
That's one
when he was
person. If she fucking dies, I'm gonna be so mad.
she
my
she
favorite-
going she
favorite
going she going to die, buddy.
Yeah.
Everybody that's going with Kai, they're all gonna die.
Yeah.
You're talking about my brother didn't even catch this. Okay, let me lay this on you, right? You remember that scene when they show that digital map of the Covenant's fleet?
Yeah.
Okay, did you catch what that was? That's not their entire fleet. That's the first battalion of
Yeah.
their fleet. That's the infantry, is what that fleet was. Did you see the size of it?
Yep.
You're talking about that's the fun of the story, is like you're talking about humanity is facing like a force that is way bigger than them, and they just they don't have the scope of it. Yeah, and I'm looking forward. I'm curious about X-Men. I have hopes up, but kind of in the middle.
See you, Chop. We're almost out.
Yeah,
Wrapping up. X-Men 97 drops on Wednesday.
I think so.
That's
We're
gonna be
getting
cool.
two episodes, and then it's going to be an episode, weekly thing after that.
I'll probably
there's
let it
actually-
build up a little bit.
Before we go, there's a couple shows that you might want to look out for. There's a Michael Douglas show coming out on Apple Plus. It's called Franklin. I think it's called Franklin. It's about Benjamin Franklin, but it looks
Oh.
amazing. Like it's kind of about like his side stuff that he was kind of doing, and it's been known about, but it's kind of like a James Bond, Benjamin, old school Benjamin. I don't know. It's pretty neat. Go check out the preview, but it looks really good with Michael Douglas. And I'm not a huge Michael Douglas fan. There was another show I was thinking that was coming that looked really, really good. Besides all the stuff that has dropped, like Fallout. Fallout looks good. Fallout, I'm really excited for.
It looks
Walter
really good. I'm not.
Walter
It's another.
Goggins.
It's another universe I'm not familiar with.
I've played. It's kind of like Skyrim and Oblivion, all of them. I love those franchises, but I've never officially like completed any of the games. I've gotten really far, like Fallout 3, Fallout Vegas. I mean, my dude was busting and badass, but the problem with those games is I get more focused on the side missions, and like I don't really do the story progression. So like my dude will be like level 99 and shit, but like still like on level like 5 or some shit, out of like 100.
Only other thing I've watched besides Shogun, Halo is The Gentleman.
Mm.
It's
That
on
looked good.
Netflix.
With I can't remember his name, but I know what you're talking about. Looked all
It's
right.
pretty interesting. A guy inherits his father's estate, and it's in financial disarray, and his brother's in debt. And come to find out, there's arrangement that some drug dealers have that they grow weed on his land underground in like a bunker,
Yeah,
and they pay him money to do that, and it's pretty interesting. Everything that goes along with that illegality.
pretty cool, pretty cool. Did you ever watch Damsel? Barbara
Yeah.
Brown?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is that any good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. There's a good twist at the end. I mean, it's a different take on damsel in distress. So but it was done really well. It was done
Have
well.
to check it out. Weed Bunker.
Shogun, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Shogun's been really good.
Mm-hmm. So, you got anything to shout out?
Man, us on Sundays, just another week from same bad channel, same bad time. I'll probably
Check
be
out
on you
Mike's stream from last night every other week doing a Dark Tower read along and review.
in 2 weeks. We got the second half. I'm looking forward to that. But this will be my break week. I'll go back to some Tana French, some Irish detective in between.
Is that the book for the book club right now?
I got like 2 weeks before I got to finish that. But I only got like 150 pages. Is that the good part of the book? That's right,
All right, and
Marcus.
I have my normal live streams back here next week at 9 with Evil Mike, 3 o'clock Central Time on Wednesday. Open panel. Everybody's invited on just to hang out for a couple hours. And this Friday, I'm going to be on Joe's channel for the Anachronic College of Comic Book Knowledge, doing a Dr. Affer for some Crohn's and Colitis Foundation charity. So check that out this Friday. And everybody have a great week. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, Matt Woods.